property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Southeast Missouri State University. Your university, your hometown, with personalized support from faculty and staff who care. Prepare for a career that matters from day one, all while earning a degree in your own backyard. Do more than take classes. Take control of your future. Get your 4-year degree at Southeast Missouri State University. Learn more at semo.edu/regional.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne. I'd like to invite you to Wayne Chiropractic. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan. When you're ready to schedule an appointment, just call Wayne Chiropractic.
Soy Gabriela García. Síganme y el Dr. Wayne los ayudará a estar mejor.
Wayne Chiropractic offers DOT, sports, school, and pre-employment physicals and now accepts Medicaid. Learn more at kinmochiro.com or stop by Wayne Chiropractic at 913 St. Francis Street in Kennett, kinmochiro.com.
And welcome back to Cape Central High School as we get set for the first pitch. We apologize as our stream has been dropping out as we are at the mercy of the internet. They have a brand new turf field here at Cape Central High School, but the internet not the greatest. We thought it would be fine, but now we're dropping out. We are going to have a YouTube link because we can stream a little easier to YouTube. We're going to have that link going up for you in just a minute on the Wolf Facebook page. So if you click there, you'll be able to watch our broadcast on YouTube, and we're also coming to you on KBOA FM 105.5 this afternoon as Lance Penn joins us this afternoon as Lance making the drive up. And good to have you with us, Coach. I'm gonna keep calling you Coach Penn.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
Lance Penn, good to have him. A lot of insight about this Kennett Indian Ball Club as he has been an assistant on this staff for several years. As great to have him. We knew he was going to join us. Didn't know it was going to be today, but he will be also doing some scorekeeping duties for the team as well this afternoon. As here's the way the Indians will come to the plate in the first inning. As Braden Tice will lead things off, followed by Brooks Niggett and Reese Robinette. Tanner Duncan is the DH. Caleb will be behind the plate doing the catching. So the Duncans, Tanner will be hitting and Caleb will be catching for the Indians. J.T. Williams bats fifth and plays second base, and Trey Gardner first base when bats sixth. Tanner Pierce will pitch and hit seventh. Matt Gardner at shortstop hitting eighth, and Ashton Williams in right field batting ninth for the Indians, and they will be facing Ty Thatcher. Thatcher, the right-handed pitcher for Cape Central, takes his warm-up tosses as we're just about ready for action. And Thatcher is one of those players for Cape Central, Coach, that has quite a bit of experience for the Tigers, and he will take to the mound. Tanner Pierce not seeing a lot of action yet on the mound because of injuries and the season that was lost to COVID.
Yeah, but Tanner, he's what he lacks in experience. He definitely can make up for with just quality and just being able to go out there and compete. He had the start. It seems like forever ago, but he had a good start there, and good outing. Look to have another good one here.
I believe we have our link posted now on the Wolf Facebook page, so you can watch us on YouTube as Braden Tice steps to the plate. Left-handed leadoff hitter for the Indians. Cape Central 3-4 on the season. The Indians 1-1. It seems like forever since we played, and ball one is high to Tice, and we are underway from Cape Central. Third baseman Diamond comes in, just at the edge of the green and the turf here. Ball two sails high. 2-0 to the leadoff batter for the Indians. Have a view from center field as we're running a two-camera setup, and everything checked out early with the internet, but then things started dropping out. A swing and a miss by Tice. 2-1 the count.
Kind of played Braden straight up right here, so Braden's got a lot of speed.
And hitting from the left side adds just a little bit of quickness reaching first base. Here's a strike in there at the knees. evens the count, 2-2. Braden Tice leading things off for the Indians here in the top of the first. The 2-2 pitch to Tice. Ground ball in the hole is going to get into right field for a base hit. Boy, good job of hitting that time. He just put it in play, and the second baseman was drifting over toward the bag, and Braden just hit it behind him.
Yeah, it kind of really caught him on a wrong step right there. It still would have been going to be a close play at first regardless on that one. Braden just moved so well.
Well, a leadoff single for Tice. He's at first base, and here's Brooks Nickett. Brooks, right-handed hitter. Infield not expecting a bunt. Pretty good lead down at first by Tice, and the first pitch on the outside corner called strike one. So important just putting the ball in play, and that's what Tice did with that good speed. Ty Thatcher, the right-handed pitcher, checks the runner. The pitch grounded down the third baseline, just foul outside the bag. 0-2 the count now to Brooks Nickett. Reese Robinette in the on-deck circle. Again, we're streaming on YouTube today. Facebook has had some issues recently, and it was hard to get a good solid stream on Facebook. So we put the YouTube link on our Facebook page. So welcome our viewers there, and we're also on the radio at KBOA-FM. Tice dancing off first, almost caught leaning the wrong way. The throw back, and Tice in there safely. Brooks Nickett with good speed at the plate. Also some pretty good pop in that bat. 0-2 the count to Brooks. The pitch. He protects and fouls this one out of play. Count remains 0-2.
Very good job from Brooks right there. Just fouling off a good pitch. You know, just staying in there, making sure he's there. Braden's doing a good job, really making sure the pitcher's varying his times up. And see what we got here, Brooks.
Ty Thatcher looks on for the sign. Tice with his lead. This pitch, a curveball, stays a little bit up in the zone. 1-2 the count now to Brooks Nickett. Reese Robinette in the on-deck circle. With Reese hitting behind you, you normally see some pretty good pitches if you're in the...
Yeah, you're going to see some good pitches, especially with Reese and Tanner behind you.
Tice does not go on this pitch. Another curveball high and inside. And with a 2-2 count, you can almost bet that Brooks will see a fastball here from Ty Thatcher.
Really surprised Braden's still sitting on first.
Yeah, he's had a decent lead. Tice is dancing off first. Again, dancing a little further. The 2-2, and he does not go, and the pitch is outside, ball 3, and now a full count. 3-2 on Brooks Nickett.
Brooks doing a great job here, just working the count, seeing a lot of pitches, making the pitcher have to work, really find his pitch here.
Thatcher already with 11 pitches without an out here in the first inning. The 3-2 pitch lined over the shortstop's head for a base hit. Tice rounding second, headed for third, and he puts on the brakes there. A double by Brooks Nickett, and second and third for the Indians. Still nobody out in the inning.
Just a great job of Brooks right there. Pitcher kind of made a mistake, left it a little bit over the middle. Brooks just drove it right there to the gap, and now we got runners in scoring position here for Reese. And let's see what this big guy can do.
Reese stepping to the plate has got off to a good start this season. Nixa did not choose to pitch to him several times when he could do damage. I don't know if Cape Central will load the bases with nobody out here in the first, and Reese grounds it foul right off. May have got him in the front foot or just barely hit him in the batter's box and rolls out in front of the plate. Strike one. Tanner Duncan in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Outfield deep, playing Robinette to pull. Here's a strike in there. You know, one thing I've noticed about Reese Robinette is, you know, dangerous he is with his power. Very good at going the opposite way. They're playing him around to pull, and lots of room out in left center field.
Yeah, Reese has always been a good hitter as far as being able to attack that opposite field.
This pitch a little bit inside, ball one. 1-2 the count to Robinette.
You know, as a lefty, he typically gets a lot of pitches on that outer half for him, and he's always done a good job of just being able to drive that ball with power to the other way.
Ty started with a hit between second and first that got in the outfield and a double by Brooks Niggett. Now the next pitch to Robinette is low and a good block behind the plate by Crossnow. And the count 2-2 on the Kennett slugger, Reese Robinette. Still scoreless, top of the first inning. Runners at second and third for the Indians. Nobody out. Ty Thatcher out of the stretch. The pitch in there at the knees, called strike three. Well, that was a perfect pitch, low and away at the knees, and that's the first out of the inning. Tanner Duncan at the plate. Kennett Sr. trying to get Kennett on the board here at the top of the first inning. Tanner swings at the first pitch, pops it up in left center field, long run. Now the left fielder will call. Tagging is Tice at third, and he will score on the sacrifice fly by Tanner Duncan. Kennett goes up 1-0. That's one of those cases where Tanner didn't want to wait around too long and got a pitch that he knew he could drive that run in, and that's what he did. Brooks Niggett stays at second now with 2 down, and here's J.T. Williams.
You know, Tanner does a lot of great things. You know, patience isn't always one of his. He likes to jump on that first fastball. He gets a chance at it.
Here's a ground ball into the third baseman. Scoop, the throw across the diamond, and it almost pulled the first baseman off the bag, but they call him out down there. So that will do it as JT retired at first, but Kennett gets a run. Leads 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the first right after this.
At McDonald's, they're passionate about their food. From making healthier additions to their Happy Meals to serving up fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers that are cooked when you order. They're always finding ways to show their commitment to their customers and their food. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for 29 years and is proud to support area youth. All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
When spring cleaning, set aside the gently used items you no longer want or need and make an appointment with New Image Consignment. New Image accepts gently used clothing, shoes, accessories, handbags, jewelry, and home decor items too. They are now accepting spring and summer consignment, so call today to make your appointment. 888-1527. Shop New Image at 120 North Court Square in Kennett and check the New Image Facebook page often for their newest arrivals.
New Image Consignment, a proud supporter of Braden Tice and all the Kennett Indians.
Thanks to all of our great Kennett Indian sponsors helping bring you Kennett Indian baseball as Tanner Pierce takes his warm-up tosses. Hey, it's not going to be long. That heat will hit, and it's time to get that air conditioner serviced and ready for the heat. Give SEMO Air Conditioning a call, 888-7386. SEMO Air Conditioning, another one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors. And defensively, Tyson left, Niggett in center, and Ashton Williams in right field. Reese Robinette at third, Matt Gardner at second, Matt Gardner at short, J.T. Williams at second, and Trey Gardner at first. It's Caleb Duncan behind the plate and Tanner Pierce on the mound. Tanner has lots of talent out there on the hill. It's just getting, like you mentioned, some of that experience. He pitched a few innings, I believe, at Nixa last a week ago Saturday. And
just there's not lots that you can just replicate on having that game time on the mound. You know, you can put them in situations in practice, you can do everything, and you can try your best. But you know, when you put that game uniform on, you know that's the best time to gain that experience, and it's hard to get it.
Kennett leading 1-0 here, as it'll be Thatcher, Crossnow, Emmendorfer, Proffer, if anyone can reach, for Cape Central here in the first, and left-handed hitting. Right-handed throwing pitcher, Ty Thatcher, leading things off. First pitch hit right back to Pierce on a hop, underhands to first, and one pitch, one out. That's the way you like to get things going.
Like I said, Coach Allen likes those, keeps that pitch count down.
Here's Carter Crossnow, the catcher.
Number 11, Carter Crossnow.
Crossnow, the right-handed hitting catcher for Cape Central, stands in, and Tanner Pierce looks in for the side. First pitch. Hits Crossno, and that hurt. Got him on the arm, and hit by a pitch and a runner at first with one down.
Hit by a pitch, Perry, on a cool day like this. It ain't never fun, whether it's a changeup on the inside or fastball to the thigh. It's still kind of stingy.
Yeah, and you get around that elbow. There's not a lot of meat around that elbow. We are on YouTube this afternoon as Facebook Live is down. We found out that Facebook Live was having some difficulties, so just our luck. But we do have a backup YouTube channel. Looks like Crossno is going to have a courtesy runner coming in. Being the catcher, he has that luxury. So Crossno will have a courtesy runner coming on for him. One out base runner for Cape Central. Clayton McClard, the courtesy runner for the catcher. That brings up Cade Emmendorfer, center fielder, right-handed hitter. First pitch low, blocked back there by Caleb Duncan, ball one. Kennett with a single by Tice, a double by Brooks Niggett, and a sacrifice fly by Tanner Duncan to get a run in the top half of the first. A hit batter, runner at first with one down. Fastball is in there for a called strike. 1-1 the count. You know, another player that's having to grow up in a hurry is our catcher, Caleb Duncan, just a freshman, and you're catching in varsity action in SEMO Conference play, and that doesn't happen real often, even though his brother did it.
Yeah, you know, I was just about to say something about that. You know, so far he's done a good job, and it's just another one you learn as you go.
They might have picked the runner off over there. I thought he was back safely. Maybe he didn't get his hand on the bag, but
I think he got back safely, and then he stepped off.
And then he
Trey did a
stepped
good job
off,
holding a tag on him.
Yeah, great job over there by Trey Gardner. So a pickoff, and now 2 down in the inning. He was back, you know, safe, plenty in time to be safe. So now the 1-1 pitch and a swing and a miss and a high fastball. And it's 1-2 to the batter, Cade Emmendorfer. This pitch low and away, 2-2 the count. Thatcher started the inning with a one hopper back to the Kennett pitcher, Tanner Pierce. Crossno was hit by a pitch. Now the 2-2 with 2 outs to Emmendorfer. Popped up, and that will get out of play. Count remains 2-2. Lots of Kennett Indian baseball coming your way this week, as tomorrow we are on the road to Poplar Bluff to take on the Mules. This pitch, a change up and a little loop back over the shortstop's head, and that's going to drop in for a hit. Matt Gardner went back, but it just had enough carry to get over Matt's head, and a 2-out single.
You know, you were talking about games this week. If you were missing Kennett baseball, you're going to get your fair share this week. What is it, 6 games in 6 days so far?
That will be a fun experience for Kennett Indian baseball fans. We're scheduled for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Union City. Monday here at Cape Central and Tuesday at Poplar Bluff. This ball fouled back to the screen by Proffer, the first baseman, strike one. You know, against Nixa, we saw a lot of little base hits just like that. Wasn't really hit hard, but just enough to get over a fielder or just hit in exactly the right place to be a base hit.
You know, and that's kind of frustrating, but in the same time, you're going, you know, as a pitcher, he's challenging those batters and making them put it in play.
This pitch low, a good block back there by Caleb Duncan. Keep the ball in front of him. Runner stays put. 1-1 the count to Cole Proffer.
Those little hits like that, they're not going to keep falling. Eventually, they're going to find a glove.
1-1 now from Pierce. Right in there for a called strike. Good fastball. Kennett up 1-0, bottom of the first inning. Good to have you along. A week ago Saturday, a doubleheader started the season for Kennett. Cape Central already with 7 games under their belt. Here's a little bouncer back to the pitcher. Tanner will field and throw to first for the out. That'll do it. Cape Central strands a runner. As we go to the bottom half of the first, it'll be Trey Gardner, Tanner Pierce, and Matt Gardner coming up for the Indians. Back with the second inning right after this.
I always tell people we've got the greatest customer owners in the world. I mean, these people, they're rock solid, and that's what I love about them. Their word is truly their word. You have to love what you're doing, and you have to love the people you work with. I wouldn't trade my group of work and family that I have here for any people in the world. Hi, I'm Matthew Poole, branch manager of the Kennett Farm Credit Office. I love serving the people of Dunklin County.
The Kennett Bowling Lanes is now part of Waiter. Simply order online at waiterapp.com and have it delivered to your front door. Order up delicious cheeseburgers, pizza, wings, salads, or fish. Don't forget the appetizers like fried pickle spears, mozzarella sticks, bang bang shrimp, and fried green beans. The Kennett Bowling Lanes has new hours starting September 4th, open 1 p.m. to close. Don't miss Friday night karaoke and live bands on Saturday nights in the Chiefs Club. The Kennett Bowling Lanes, fun for the whole family.
Coming up for the Indians, it'll be Trey Gardner, Tanner Pierce, and Matt Gardner. Ashton Williams, if anyone can reach. Southern Bank, located at 301 First Street in Kennett, active in the community, and they know where you are coming from because they are from here too. Personal and business banking plus investing in insurance. Southern Bank, member FDIC, wishing the Kennett Indians good luck this season. Indians up 1-0 as we go to the second. Trey Gardner will lead things off. Left-handed hitting first baseman for the Indians. Trey has I noticed it last year, really seeing him first time in action. Nice smooth swing, left-handed hitter, and has some pretty good pop.
Yeah, he had a really good weekend over there at Springfield to open the season. So.
First pitch from Thatcher, headed home. Here's a line drive, right field, right at the right fielder who Brinkoff out there to make the catch, but Gardner hit it right on the nose, but right at the right fielder, out one.
Our batter's been really aggressive here. I think that's probably third or fourth guys jumping on that first pitch, so I like to see that from a coaching standpoint. You see something you like, you get on it early.
It's Tanner Pierce now coming to the plate for the Kennett Indians with one out here in the top of the second. First pitch to Tanner is high in the zone, ball one. Matt Gardner in the on-deck circle for Kennett. That was a case where the little base hit for Cape Central that just bloops over the shortstop's head, and then you get Trey Gardner scorching one to right field, right at the outfielder. And that's the way it goes in the game of baseball. Here's a good fastball, but just outside, ball two. 2-0. Ty Thatcher. There's a line drive down the left field line. Foul just outside the stripe.
On these turf fields here, Perry, it'd be kind of hard to see that chalk bounce out there. You just have to look for the
you look for the rubber pellets, but they're all
rubber, so.
Dark. But again, Kennett hitting the ball hard. That was another hard hit ball. Niggett and the ball by Trey Gardner both hit very well. Now the 2-1 pitch to Tanner Pierce. That's fastball is in there for a called strike. 2-2 the count. Ty Thatcher about to throw his 25th pitch with one out here in the second inning. Starter for the Cape Central Tigers. The 2-2. Outside ball 3. 3-2. Kennett, for the most part, they've been aggressive early in the count. But, Coach, they've also been taking some pitches and working deep when the pitcher offered that to them.
Tanner's always done that very well. Has just been able to be selective.
Ground ball to third. Third baseman Diamond up and across the diamond in time for out number 2. So 2 down for Kennett, top of the second, and that brings up Matt Gardner.
Tanner made that one pretty close over there. Again, some of y'all can remember back from those football games. Tanner moves well.
Yes, he does, and was hustling down the line, so Matt Gardner will bat. Matt, also a very good weekend over
yes, he did.
In Cape. He was swinging the bat well. Ashton Williams moves to the on-deck circle, and the first pitch on the outside corner to Matt, called strike one. Kennett up 1-0 here in the top of the second inning. Good to have you along. We have a stream on YouTube as technical difficulties with the Facebook live stream and also even our internet connection here. Another pitch, this one a called strike to Matt Gardner. And the count 0-2. Ty Thatcher outside with this pitch, ball 1-2 the count. Coach New mentioned this ball game against Cape Central and then tomorrow's game against Poplar Bluff is his main focus. He wants to win these SEMO Conference games and then hope that we have enough pitching to get through the 4 games at Union City.
Yeah. 6 games in 6 days is tough, but you got to put the conference games first.
Fly ball into center field. Emmendorfer will handle this one for out number 3. So 1-2-3. Indians retired in the second. We go to the bottom of the second with Cape Central batting, trailing Kennett 1-0.
Hobbs Sales and General Store has everything you need for spring and summer fun and fix-up. Stop in today on Cedar Street in Kennett for fun items like grills, coolers, outdoor apparel, boots, guns, and ammo. Hobbs also has everything you need for renovations, like power tools and plumbing supplies, plus discount flooring, appliances, and check out their 15,000 square foot furniture showroom. Hobbs Sales and General Store, 320 Cedar Street in Kennett. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturday 7 to 3.
Get healthy now at Ultimate Fitness in Kennett. Ultimate Fitness is open 24 hours a day, so you can work out when it's convenient for you. Come check out their large, clean, and sanitized facility, equipped with everything you need to get fit. Plus, try their new menu with delicious shakes. Ultimate Fitness has plenty of space for your next birthday party. Book yours today. Call 888-9000. Ultimate Fitness, 1012 St. Francis Street in Kennett. Ask about student and senior discounts.
Another one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors, Todd and Atwill, LLP, representing the people with criminal, personal injury, disability, and bankruptcy law. See Darren Todd or Lee Atwill. They're committed to providing the best legal representation possible. As we go to the bottom of the second, from Cape Central High School, it will be numbers 5, 6, and 7 due up for Cape Central. Diamond, Whitvoit, and Brinkoff coming up. As the throw goes down to second, and Tanner Pierce kept the pitch count low there. Coach Penn in the first inning, only 12 pitches for Tanner.
Yeah, you know, Coach Llewellyn, we've talked a lot on with him, but he's, you know, he tells our pitchers that, you know, that he wants them to try to stay around 15 to 17 pitches per inning. Anything less than that is a bonus.
Morgan Diamond, the right-handed hitting third baseman, leading things off here in the second. He takes a strike in there from Tanner Pierce. Outfield for Kennett, pretty much straight away. We see Kennett. Other players will. Another good pitch in there for a called strike. We see a lot of other teams shifting around right and left-handed hitters, but Kennett more and more, you see them pretty much just playing straight away defensively.
Some of that has to do more with the speed. You know, you got Brooks Niggett and Braden Tice out there in center and left, you know, with really good speed. And Ashton Williams moves well. You know, Coach New just feels comfortable, you know, in the pre-pitch positioning that those guys can get to where they need to. We'll shade every now and then, but for the most part, they like to play straight up.
Swing and a miss by Diamond. That's out number 1 as Tanner Pierce with 3 pitches and a strikeout. This pitch a little bit outside to Jackson Whitvoit, the left fielder. 1-0 Kennett as we play in the bottom of the second inning. Good fastball in there from Tanner. You know, Tanner, without having a lot of work on the mound in his high school career after the injury and then the COVID layoff, he's a new arm that a lot of these SEMO Conference teams are getting to see really for the first time.
Yeah, and then, you know, that's a big bonus. You know, I know he pitched some in the summertime, so he does have some experience there at pitching at a pretty big summer ball circuit, but it is fresh for these new teams to see that.
Foul ball outside at first, and the count now 2-2 to Jackson Whitvoit. One out, nobody on. Cape Central here in the bottom of the second inning. The 2-2 is a curveball, and Batter wasn't going to make too much of an effort getting out of the way of that slow curveball. It just misses his front shoulder, and the count goes full, 3-2. That's one of the easy ones to take for the team. And the fastball is low, so a one-out walk and a base runner for Cape Central. Right fielder Wyatt Brinkoff will bat.
You know, when I was listening to you call that game over at Nixie, you know, you said we hadn't turned a double play all day, and then we hit a ground ball and got a double play, so maybe we get one here.
You're going to call one here on
sure
this turf.
Nice.
It was could be tailor-made for the double play. Runner at first does not go on the ball. Bounces at the plate, and Caleb Duncan smothers it there, ball one. For years, there's only been one name to know, and that's been Skeeter Kell when it comes to sporting goods. One of our great Kennett Indians sports sponsors, Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. The 1-0 pitch with a runner going. Pitch is in there, and the throw down to second is not in time. So a stolen base. Now it'll take a base running mistake to turn that double play.
Maybe I won't say anything else.
1-1 the count. Whitboyd with the stolen base and Brinkoff at the plate with one down. Tanner checks the runner. This pitch a little bit low, ball two. 2-1 the count. We'll be on turf again tomorrow at Poplar Bluff. Certainly a luxury when you have a baseball facility with turf, because you're able to get out there so much easier than having to deal with wet field conditions or wet dirt. The next pitch is low, ball three from Tanner Pierce.
You know, it does. That is the luxury on that end, you know, and then also it just helps, you know, getting used to being able to play on that. You know, for us, this is a different surface to play on, and the ball definitely moves differently, you know, outfield, infield, everywhere. The ball is just, the play's different.
3-1 the count to Brinkoff. Tanner Pierce will try to work back with a runner at second. Here in the bottom of the second. Look back towards second base as Matt Gardner was starting to go behind the runner, but the runner was alert that time and was not about to get picked off by that move. It's trying to keep him close if possible. The 3-1 pitch. That's in there for a called strike, and the count goes full, 3-2. Again, the Kennett outfield pretty much straight away. Brooks Niggett just a little bit shaded over toward right field. A 3-2 with a runner at second and one down. Hit out into center field, and that will get down for a hit. And the runner will have to stop at third. The throw comes in, and Trey Gardner will cut it off. It'll be first and third. That ball was hooking away from the center fielder, Brooks Niggett, and got down in front of Brooks.
You know, and it just kind of goes back to that playing surface we were talking about right there. I don't know if you saw that, but, you know, Brooks kind of had to jump a little bit because that ball was hit. It bounced a little higher than it would on the natural playing surface out there. Just little things like that sometimes can make a big difference in how this game's played.
Valdez Zaylight at the plate, second baseman. How about that double play now? Brinkoff, the runner at first. And the pitch to the plate in there for a called strike. Now a delayed steal and no throw by the Indians. I was a little surprised he didn't go initially, but I think they were trying to coax the freshman and throwing it down there and maybe stealing a run. Defensive indifference. Brinkoff at second. Whitboyd down at third base, and Zaylight at the plate. With an 0-1 count with one out and a bunt. Suicide squeeze, and the only play for the Indians down at first, so that will get the run across, and we're tied at one. Yeah, that was played just about perfectly, and now the Indians botch it up as they're going to score the second run in from second. What happened that time, Coach?
Well, you know, they had the steal on there, and, you know, Tanner did the right move. If he wasn't going to get to the ball in 2 steps, he's going to first. So he goes to first, you know, and
Morgan,
Trey saw the guy round third a little bit, and he thought he could throw him behind him, which is a great play. We always want to try to get it out if we can, that secondary out, and just got away from Reese right there.
And the run scores from third. So now Kennett trailing 2-1, and a strike in there to Thatcher, the leadoff hitter.
Now I got to put all this in game check.
Yeah, I'm doing that while we speak. And actually Morgan Lincoln at the plate. So Lincoln with a ground ball, and they're going to say he was pulled off the bag with a throw from Reese Robinette. And Trey tried to keep the foot on the bag, but that will be an error on the Indians, and a base runner will bring up Thatcher to the plate. The throw out toward right field a bit from Reese that time, and Trey stretched out as far as he could go, but just couldn't keep his toe on, and they appealed down to the home plate umpire, who also agreed that he was pulled off the bag. And Trey, not much argument there as well. Thatcher at the plate. The ball will get back to the backstop, and Lincoln will move down to second. 2 runs here in this inning for Cape Central, and they lead it 2-1. Tanner Pierce about to throw his 20th pitch of the second inning. Low pitch count in inning number 1, but it's getting up there quickly here in inning number 2. And here's a line drive to left, will be a hit. The ball comes back in, and Robinette will cut it off first and third. Thatcher taking it the opposite way.
Now batting, number 11, Carter Croswell.
That's just, unfortunately, that's kind of how things go. Now Coach New walking out to the mound right here, I could just about tell you what he's about to tell them. Just, when you start throwing it around, the ball bounces a couple of plays here. We have the fielding error over there on the throw behind on the runner at second, and then we get pulled off the base there. You don't slow it down and get under control, things can kind of spiral right now. So we still got a lot of baseball and a lot of time right here. I'm sure he's telling them, hey, let's calm down.
Jones has got an update on our streaming issues. Tad, what did you find out?
55% of people are reporting problems with video streaming on YouTube right now. So we're doing everything we can to get this live for you guys, but it keeps dropping out. Just to let you know that Facebook and YouTube are both experiencing downage right now on their live streaming.
The good news is we're still on the radio, KBOA FM 105.5, and we also have an audio stream at kboaradio.com. But issues outside of our control with the streaming with both Facebook and YouTube down this afternoon. Thatcher at first, Lincoln at third, and here's Carter Crosno, the catcher, hit by a pitch. His first at bat, and the first pitch is low, ball 1. 2-1, Cape Central with a lead over Kennett here. As we play with 2 outs in the bottom of the first, and Cape Central still threatening. This pitch high and tight, 2-0. Tanner has given up 3 hits, a couple of runs, one of those earned. He's walked 1 and struck out 1 so far. And ball 3 sails low, 3-0 the count. Immendorfer, the number 3 hitter in the on-deck circle, runners at the corners. Thatcher at first, Lincoln at third, 2 down. And this pitch called strike on the inside corner. 24 pitches in this inning, and that gets really, really difficult.
It starts to change things, but we get a ground ball right here and get out of this inning, and we can get a chance to get some back.
Next pitch, a swing and a miss, 3-2. Crossno stands back in. Runner at first and third. Thatcher, a pretty good lead at first. A 3-2, but a throw over to first. And Thatcher back in there. Tigers with 3 hits. Scoreboard has Kennett with 1 error, but probably coaching talk. They might have more than that. This ball grounded towards short. Gardner will field, and a long throw across the diamond is not in time. That was another ball that was hit in a perfect spot. Matt Gardner had to backhand it going toward third, and Lincoln will score, making it 3-1. Wasn't a whole lot Matt could do that time.
Yeah, Matt really did a good job, though, still getting over there and keeping that ball on the infield, because if it, as slow as it was hit, it could have rolled into the outfield and now put him at first and third.
So Thatcher at second, Crossnow at first, and Emmendorfer at home. Cade 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Kennett looking for out number 3 here in the second inning. A foul tip at the plate, strike one. Tanner Pierce up to 39 pitches now. It's what we get for admitting a low pitch count. Again, we're coming to you on KBOA FM 105.5, KBOAradio.com. Also this afternoon. Now time is granted to the batter, Emmendorfer. Had a feeling the Indian bats would have to come alive, and they're going to have to do that as they now trail 3-1. Stepping off and faking a throw over to first was the pitcher, and that is not allowed, so that's a balk, and the runners will move up.
There was a miscommunication there on that one. We had
so the balk allows Crossnow to reach second. Thatcher reached third. This pitch is outside, ball one. 1-1. Cape Central feeling some confidence here and leading the Indians 3-1. Tigers with 4 hits, Kennett with 2. The 1-1 pitch popped up on the infield. Waiting for someone to call for this, and the pitcher, Tanner Pierce, will and make the catch for the out. 3 runs in the inning. Cape Central leads 3-1 as Kennett comes to bat. In the top of the second inning, coming up for the Indians, it'll be Ashton Williams, Braden Tice, and Brooks Niggett when we return right after this.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number 1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number 1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See State Farm agent Greg Wilson in Kennett. Call 888-4913.
You'll always get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances from Bullock Furniture in Kennett. Come check out their huge selection of living room and bedroom suites, recliners, and name brand appliances. Plus bedding and flooring options priced to save you money and ready for delivery. Right now, get 0% down and no interest for 2 years for qualified buyers. Secondary financing is also available. Get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances at Bullock Furniture, 1111 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Bentley Farms, one of our great Kennett Indians baseball sponsors, are happy to help bring you our broadcast today. Bentley Farms, Wes and Chantel Bentley, supporting our Kennett Indian broadcast. Indians need some hits, as it'll be Ashton Williams, Braden Tice, and Brooks Niggett coming to the plate for the Indians. Indians down 3-1. Throw goes down to second. Ty Thatcher with 30 pitches through 2 innings, and that pitch count improved a lot the last inning, Coach.
Yeah, you just look up there. Your 1 run's not going to win you a whole lot of games. So we're going to have to swing the bats a little bit here, do some damage control, and stay in it, and we'll be fine.
Ashton Williams leading things off. Ashton, a good weekend at the plate in Springfield a week ago. Takes ball 1 outside.
Ashton's another one, another young kid, sophomore, just got a lot of pop in his bat, just a just a good player. A lot of upside here for him.
The 1-0 pitch to Williams. Swings, pops it up toward first in foul ground. First baseman over in the first base coach's box. Crawford will make the catch for out number 1. Pop fly, and the batter retired by the first baseman in foul ground. Back to the top of the order, and Tice will hit. Tice singled between second and first, his first plate appearance. Zaylight will move over a little further in the hole toward first base this at bat, but that opens up more room right up the middle for Tice. And first pitch to Brayton, foul tipped. That will go back to the screen off the umpire. Strike 1. Thatcher with the next pitch to Tice. Swings and misses at an outside pitch. And the count 0-2.
Okay, got to change up away right there is what that kind of looked like.
Now the 0-2 to Braden. A little bit low, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Brooks Niggett in the on-deck circle for Kennett.
You were talking about Reese and his opposite field power. You know, Braden, he might not look like it, but he's got a lot of pop to the opposite field as well.
The 1-2 pitch to Tice. Protects and fouls it out of play. Count remains 1-2. Left fielder Whitvoit kind of protecting the line and playing shallow, but there's a lot of room in left center if Tice hits it out that way. Braden swings and misses, and that's out number 2 as he goes down on strikes. Brooks Niggett will come to the plate. Brooks doubled his first at bat. Reese Robinette moves to the on-deck circle. Kennett trailing 3-1 here at the top of the third. Indians have been out hit 4-2. Curveball is low from Thatcher, ball 1.
It's a good take right there by Brooks.
That was maybe the best curveball that we've seen Thatcher throw so far. Then the fastball at the letters called strike 1. 1-1 the count to Brooks Niggett. One pitch from Thatcher. This curveball is low and away, ball 2.
Another good take by Brooks here. Just looking for something you can drive, hit hard, and make them have to field it.
2 balls, 1 strike to count. Brooks ready, takes this one high, ball 3. 2 outs, nobody on for the Indians. Top of the third inning. Pima-Scott-Dunklin director Danny Glass, another one of our great sponsors. Danny has been a long-time supporter of high school sporting events around the area. Next pitch outside. Good at bat that time by Brooks Niggett as he works a walk.
Now batting the third baseman.
Reese Robinette comes to the plate. Reese, a strikeout victim, his first at bat.
It's not something you say a whole often with attached to Reese's name there.
No, it's not. He will probably like some revenge right here. Get it down 3-1, and here's a line drive past the second baseman into right field. Well, it didn't take him long to get a pitch he wanted, and he ropes it into right field. That was a hard-hit line drive.
Yeah, I don't know if that second baseman would have been able to hang on to it if he'd have got to it. It was hit so hard.
Here's Tanner Duncan. Tanner with a sacrifice fly and an RBI, his first at bat. Couple on and 2 outs here in the third. He represents the go-ahead run. The pitch to Tanner, and he'll take it low, ball 1. Wind has died down from when we started the ball game at 4:30. About 45 minutes old, this ball game from Cape Central. Next pitch to Tanner. This one's called strike at the knees, 1-1.
That's still a good take there by Tanner. You know, just when you're up in the count right there, he's really looking for a ball he can drive, and that's just not the one he wanted on that one.
They play Tanner around the pool. sneak behind the runner at second. The pitch to Tanner. He hits it on a couple of hops to first. First baseman Proffer will grab, step on the bag, and that will do it. Kennett strands a couple of runners, and they will trail 3-1 as Cape Central comes to bat. In the bottom of the third, back with more after this.
Bloom Bella Flowers and Boutique is a proud supporter of Kennett Schools and the Kennett Indians. They offer custom school and sports yard signs, door hangers, and many other Kennett and custom items. Bloom Bella also makes gift giving easy with a large variety of gift items like bog bags, home decor, Tyler candles, and Buff City products. Need a tuxedo or suit for a special occasion? Bloom Bella will meet you day or night to find the style that's perfect for you. Bloom Bella, 1110 Kennett Street, or call 888-3040.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides healthcare to all ages, from kids to great-grandparents, including in-house testing like x-rays, cardiologist services, and more. McPherson Medical and Diagnostic also offers specialty services like cardiac stress testing, hormone replacement therapy, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available, and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at McPhersonMedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson has been the Kennett Indians sideline doctor for over 18 years and is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim McPherson. On behalf of McPherson Medical and Diagnostic, we are proud supporters of Kennett Indians.
Throw goes down to second. We're going to the bottom of the third. Cape Central bats. Our score 3-1 in favor of the Tigers. Numbers 4, 5, and 6 due up for Cape Central. Proffer, Diamond, and Whitboyd will come to the plate for Cape Central. Proffer, the first baseman, leads things off, right-handed hitting first baseman, and Tanner Pierce with his 42nd pitch of the ball game, and a foul back to the screen, strike one. Again, we've had streaming difficulties with our live video stream, both on Facebook and YouTube this afternoon, as both services have been having issues. We are live on the radio at KBOA-FM and KBOAradio.com. Ball one is low and away, 1-1 the count. SEMO Conference Baseball action in Game 3 of the season for Kennett here at Cape Central. Slowly hit down the first baseline. This one will stay foul. 2-1 the count. The cleanup hitter, Cole Proffer. Outfield for Kennett straight away. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Duncan will drop it and throw it to first for the putout. So the cleanup hitter retired via the strikeout. It brings Morgan Diamond to the plate. Third baseman for Cape Central.
Now batting, number 14, the third baseman, Morgan Diamond.
You know, I really liked right there how Tanner just came out, you know, really attacked him. Attacked his own, lot of strikes right there. That's what we need to see, especially after the kind of inning we had the last time.
First pitch headed home, showing bunt. Missing the bunt attempt was Diamond, strike one. Reese Robinette coming in, some on the play, and now Trey Gardner also inching in at first base. Diamond, the number 5 order hitter, takes this one at the letters for a called strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Tanner Pierce, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit high, ball one. The umpire's been giving those high strikes, but that one just too high in the zone.
Just a little tall there.
But not a bad place for an 0-2 pitch. See if he would chase after it. Now the 1-2. This one's about the same spot. High, ball 2. 2-2 now.
You know, it's all right if they give it to you there, but I'm just not a big fan of pitchers staying up there. It's too easy to miss up there, and you leave one about belt high. Most good hitters are going to do something with that.
2-2, the pitch, a swing and a miss. Foul tip into the mid of Caleb Duncan, and first two batters retired via the strikeout. Whitboyd will hit. Jackson Whitboyd, the left fielder. Infield coming in a few steps. Showing bunt, taking it for a ball, Whitboyd. And the count, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third, Cape Central leads 3-1. Good fastball.
Another good pitch right there from Tanner.
Tanner got that one, a good fastball with a tail on it over the outside part of the plate. 1-1, the count to Whitboyd. Sun setting out beyond the left field fence. This ball popped up and over the backstop, out of play. 1-2, the count. Two outs, nobody on for Cape Central, bottom of the third inning. Pitch a little bit outside, ball 2. 2-2, the count to Jackson Whitboyd.
Right there for Tanner, you know, nothing good enough to make him think about it at least.
Pierce has struck out his first 2 batters he's faced and make that number 3 as Whitboyd goes down swinging. 1, 2, 3. Cape Central retired in the third. Kennett comes to bat in the fourth. Coming up for the Indians, it'll be J.T. Williams, Trey Gardner, and Tanner Pierce. Back with the 4th inning right after this.
Is your home, autos, farm, business, or commercial property adequately protected from possible losses such as fire, lightning, windstorm, or hail? Disasters can strike us at any time. Let T.R. Baker Insurance Agency in Kennett give you the peace of mind you're looking for. We at T.R. Baker Insurance Agency are proud supporters of Kennett Athletics. Good luck, Indians!
T.R. Baker Agency, your independent agent on Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a showplace. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Top of the 4th we go. It'll be J.T. Williams, Trey Gardner, and Tanner Pierce due up for the Indians. SEMO Health Network School-Based Health Center is located in the Kennett schools. Students and staff can see a healthcare provider without leaving the school. They do preventive visits, immunizations, sports physicals, in-house laboratory work, screening such as COVID-19, influenza, and strep throat, and even help with mental health concerns. Call to schedule an appointment at 573-717-1130, extension 2. SEMO Health Network, another one of our great Kennett Indian baseball broadcast sponsors. J.T. Williams will lead things off. Ty Thatcher with 46 pitches so far as he starts to work in the 4th inning. Kennett trailing 3-1. Hits the Indians behind 4-3 in that category. And a first pitch ball to J.T. Williams.
It's a good take by J.T.
Ty Thatcher, 47 pitches so far in the ball game. The right-hander with a pitch to J.T. This one's hit in the air out toward right field. Pretty well hit. Now the center fielder will camp under it and make the catch for out number 1. One down here in the Kennett half of the 4th.
Number 7, Trey Gardner.
Trey Gardner comes to the plate. Left-handed hitting first baseman for the Indians, trying to get something started here in the 4th. Kennett down by 2. Trey, first pitch swinging, pops it up on the infield. Now the pitcher will call for it, and going back, Thatcher will make the play for out number 2. So quickly, 2 down here in the 4th for Kennett, and it'll be up to Tanner Pierce to get something started with 2 outs.
Now batting number 11.
You'd really like to see Tanner working that bat right here, not to let this pitcher get by with something. A cheap inning here on a few pitch count.
Tanner just made his way off the mound, and if he can't extend this at bat, maybe reach base, it'll be a quick rest for the Kennett pitcher. Ball 1 outside to Pierce. Matt Gardner in the on-deck circle for Kennett. 3-1 Tigers over the Indians here in the 4th. Pitch inside corner called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to Tanner Pierce. Curveball is low, ball 2, 2-1 the count. Thatcher works off the stretch. The pitch, high, ball 3, 3-1.
Well, right here, I know it's kind of a understood thing, but 3-1, you better be on something here you can really drive and really put a good swing on.
Thatcher with the 3-1. There, good pitch at the knees, fastball, and the count goes full, 3-2.
I still think that's a good take from Tanner. Ball's a little low, not something he could just really drive.
3-2, 2 outs, nobody on, and the pitch to Tanner Pierce. Tanner will foul it out of play. Count remains 3-2. Matt Gardner in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Again, our Facebook live stream may be in and out. We're trying to stream to YouTube and also Facebook, but both of those services having difficulties this afternoon. Again, the 3-2 pitch is inside, ball 4. Oh, they call it a strike. Oh, my goodness. That almost hit the batter, and they call him strike 3. So a very wide strike zone at the plate that time. Kennett goes down in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Cape Central comes to bat, leading this one 3-1.
Harvest more of what you grow with Case IH Axial Flow Combines. From header to spreader, Axial Flow's industry-leading innovations deliver cleaner grain from the field to the bin. Get the capacity you need with easy adjustment options to match your crop and field condition, all while minimizing potential grain loss. Add the automated efficiency of the optional AFS Harvest Command and take control of your harvest. Put your grain in the tank and your money in the bank with Axial Flow Combines. Available at Baker Implement with locations throughout Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas.
The greatest minds set their eyes on the future. The greatest health systems build the next generation of healthcare by joining world-class patient experience with the latest in technology, pioneering new techniques to bring new solutions to old problems, empowering patients with instant access to records, labs, and live messaging anytime, anywhere. NEA Baptist, built for the next century.
Thanks to all of our great sponsors, Kennett Indian Baseball, Kennett Trust Bank, with 2 locations on First Street for home, auto, personal loans, along with business and agricultural loans. For full service banking with checking, savings, and CDs at Kennett Trust Bank. You're not just a number, you're a valued community member. And they are proud to call you a customer. Locally owned. Look for the new facility opening soon. Member FDIC. Wyatt Brinkoff will lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 due up to face Tanner Pierce. Kennett trailing 3-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tanner with 56 pitches as he starts the inning. And the first ball fouled off at the plate. Strike 1 to Wyatt Brinkoff, right fielder for the Tigers.
You know, I don't have the stat in front of me, but, you know, Tanner's been very good this whole game at being aggressive on that first pitch, trying to get ahead early.
This pitch, a little off-speed delivery in there for a called strike 2.
You know, that just changes things. When you're ahead as the pitcher, you're in control of the game, and it just makes for your day on the mound a lot easier.
Working ahead, that's really the key for any pitcher. Now the 0-2 just missed ball 1. 1-2 the count to Brinkoff. Leading things off the bottom of the 4th. Woo! Don't know where that one was. That was a ball. I don't know. That looked like it was right down the middle at belt high. Ball 2 the call. 2-2 the count to Brinkoff. There it is.
There it is.
That right arm did go up. And there's out number 1 here in the 4th. Good pitch from Tanner Pierce that time. It takes a lot of control for the pitcher when you feel like you might not have got the call to come back and deliver with the next pitch.
That comes into the mental part of the game. You just got to go back. Hey, you didn't get it. You got to come back out and say, all right, new chance.
This pitch is high, ball 1.
See, and we got that one earlier, so that's a little frustrating.
Well, especially the one that got us out of the last inning that looked way inside, but was called a strike. This pitch is outside, 2-0. As we play with one down here in the fourth, 3-1 Cape Central. 4 hits for the Tigers, 3 hits for the Indians. Not a lot of offense in this one. Indians with 1 error up on the board, and it probably could be 3 if you really looked at it. Fouled off at the plate, 2-1 the count.
I could bet you Coach New's counting it as 3.
Yeah, Coach New would say those are plays we got to make. 2-1 the count. Game 3 of the season for Kennett. Pitch is low, ball 3. 3-1 the count to Zaylite. Laddie Zaylite, second baseman. Number 8, order hitter for Cape Central, and he takes this one at the letters called strike. Might have got a little bit of a break there. Those are about chin high, but got the called strike, and the count goes full, 3-2. This one's right back up the middle. Good job of hitting by Zaylite as he pokes it into center field for a 1-out single. Another ground ball that was perfectly placed right up the middle. Once it got by Tanner Pierce, J.T. Williams and Matt Gardner couldn't get there. That brings up Morgan Lincoln, the shortstop. Now you got to watch for the bunt with Zaylite down at first base. 1 out, and Ty Thatcher in the on-deck circle, the leadoff hitter for Cape Central. Good hitter in the on-deck circle. They do show bunt, and they miss it. Now they have the runner picked off at first, and they say he got back in there safely without the tag. Boy, he was dead to rights down there, but a nice slide, and he gets back in there safely. Strike 1 the count.
See, those are opportunities you got to get out, so you got to take them.
Sometimes communication, letting the first baseman know that that runner is off and to put the tag down is a big key to that too. 0-1 the count. This one's popped up. Shortstop going over. Now Tice will come in from left. Call off Matt Gardner for out number 2. So Thatcher will bat with a runner at first and 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth.
You know, that play was almost one of the ones he was so dead to rights there that Trey turned to put the tag down, and the guy had the opportunity to see it. He was so far off the base and kind of make a swoop slide to get in.
Yeah, if it would have been closer, he probably would have been tagged out, but he was so far off the bag. Now the left-handed hitting Thatcher, 1 for 2 on the day with a runner at first. Swing and a miss. Good off-speed delivery that time from Tanner Pierce. Strike 1. Good ball game here from Cape Central. 3-1 Tigers. Now hit the Indians 5-3 in the ball game. Indian bats will need to come to life in the 5th. Next pitch to Thatcher. Outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Cross Snow, the catcher in the on-deck circle, a right-handed hitter. Tanner Pierce, a long look in. Caleb Duncan flashing the signs. Runner leads from first with 2 outs. The pitch outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Ty Thatcher. You know, it's not just getting hits, but when you can bunch those hits together, that's when you get the big innings. Kennett needs one of those innings. Ball 3 is low, and a good block by Duncan to keep the runner at first. 3-1 the count to Thatcher.
Yeah, when you start stringing hits together, that's how you start getting these big innings, and a ball here, a ball there, and things start happening.
Next pitch in there for a strike. 3-2 the count goes. Thatcher took that one at the knees. Zaylite, the base runner at first base. Now Gardner with the left-hand hitter at the plate will play behind the runner. 3-2 the count to Ty Thatcher. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. A swing and a miss. Gets away from Duncan. Caleb will pick it up, throw to first in time for the out. So the strikeout and a runner stranded for Cape Central. And that will send Kennett to the plate. In the 5th inning, coming up, it'll be Matt Gardner, Ashton Williams, and Braden Tice for the Indians. Indians trail 3-1. Back with the 5th right after this.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Southeast Missouri State University. Your university, your hometown, with personalized support from faculty and staff who care. Prepare for a career that matters from day one, all while earning a degree in your own backyard. Do more than take classes. Take control of your future. Get your 4-year degree at Southeast Missouri State University. Learn more at semo.edu/regional.
Ty Thatcher back on the hill for Cape Central to work this 5th inning. Pitch count only at 56 for Thatcher in the ball game. Duncan Sheet Metal, one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors, reminds you it's time to get that air conditioner service for the hot weather ahead. Replace that old unit with a new energy-efficient unit. Duncan Sheet Metal, wishing Tanner and Caleb Duncan, along with the entire Kennett Indian baseball team, the best of luck this season. Matt Gardner leading things off for the Indians, Ashton Williams, and then Braden Tice.
Leading off the 5th, number 5.
Lance Penn joining us this afternoon. Good to have Lance with us. Let's get some runs here, Indian fans, as Matt Gardner will start things off for the Indians against Ty Thatcher. Ball 1 is low and away. That's how we start the 5th inning. 5 hits for the Tigers, 3 hits for the Indians. Run coming in the top of the 1st for Kennett. 3 in the bottom of the 2nd for Cape Central. Ball 2 is outside. 2-0 the count to Matt Gardner.
I was going to say this about Matt in his first at bat. If you see him now compared to last year as a freshman, he's probably grown 2 to 3 inches and put on another 15 to 20 pounds.
He really has grown. I talked to his dad the other day about that. Also him, when we took pictures, I couldn't believe both Trey and Matt have grown in the off season.
Yeah,
Ball 3 is high.
We called him Little Matt last year a lot, just because his dad's named Matt as well. And I said, I don't think I can call you that anymore.
3-0 the count to Matt Gardner. This one's in there at the knees. 3-1 the count to Matt. Ty Thatcher, right-handed pitcher, has done a good job for the Tigers on the hill this afternoon. 3-1, the count to Gardner. The pitch from Thatcher. High and tight, a leadoff walk. That's a good way to start the inning.
Good way to start the innings. A lot of possibilities here.
Ashton Williams, who has pretty good pop in that bat, stepping into the plate. Coach Aaron New down in the third base coach's box going through the signs, and I will not ask you what is up here. So
I didn't even see what he did. He's pretty quick with them. So
Matt Gardner takes his lead at first. Ashton at the plate. Williams, the sophomore, takes a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1, the count to Williams.
Perry, I probably couldn't even tell you what the signs are. I just kind of worked with him so long, I knew what he was about to do right there. I didn't even look over at him.
Gardner at first and the throw over there. Matt back in there safely head first.
Matt, another one that runs well. Ashton puts a ball in the gap right here. We got a chance to score a run.
Ashton Williams at the plate. 0-1 the count to Williams. This pitch looped out in the left field, and it's going to get over the left fielder's head. Boy, you see the power of Ashton that time. Didn't seem like he got it all, but it got over Whitvoigt's head, and it's 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out for the Indians here in the top of the 5th inning.
Just a great job hitting right there by Ashton. He got a pitch. Just drove it like you said. You could really see the power from that young sophomore right there. I've been out to practice a couple of times and watched some of the balls he's hit, and you just look and go, golly.
Big opportunity here for Braden Tice. Singled his first at bat and came around to score. 1 for 2 on the day. Runners at second and third, and this pitch popped up down the third baseline. Tough play for the third baseman. Second baseman going back, and the third baseman will make the play, and a good job by the pitcher. Also getting over and covering the base as the runner's unable to advance. So 1 out in the inning as Tice pops it up in foul territory to Diamond at third. So here comes Brooks Niggett. Ball 1 to Brooks.
Brooks may have got a gift right there.
Yeah, one for 1 on the day is Brooks. He's had some good at bats. See if he can get one he can handle here. Oh, a good fastball, and Brooks swings and misses. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at second and third. Kennett with a base hit could easily tie this ball game up. They're down 3-1, top of the 5th inning. The 1-1 pitch to Kennett center fielder. Outside, might have got a gift there too. Didn't miss by much, 2-1.
They wanted that one. He was set up outside and he hit his spot outside. It was still probably 6 to 8 inches off the plate.
Brooks would not go for it, 2-1 the count. The pitch headed home. Brooks pops it down the right field line. No one will get to this one. Foul ball. And the count 2-2.
You know, right here with this count in this situation right here, this is really kind of a team swing is what we call it. You know, really got to find some way to put the ball in play, make the defense have to work, make them have to earn something.
2-2, 1 out. And the pitch is high, 3-2. In the on-deck circle, Reese Robinette. Kennett starting to feel it a little bit in their dugout. Runners at second and third, 1 down, the 3-2 to Brooks Niggett. Brooks hits it out in the shallow right field. Right fielder over, long run, will make the catch, but that's far enough to get the runner home from third. Makes the score 3-2. Sacrifice fly by Brooks Niggett, and now Reese Robinette will bat with a runner at second.
Yeah, kind of what I talked about right there, just that team swing, just trying to, wasn't one that you can necessarily just drive really hard, but put the ball in play, make the defense have to make a play. And Reese gets the free pass.
Yeah, I was afraid that when Williams was at second base, they were not going to pitch to Reese Robinette. So intentional walk puts Reese down at first, and here comes Tanner Duncan. I know Coach New talked to Tanner. He told me the other day that, you know, when they intentionally walk Reese, you're going to have to make them pay. And I know Tanner wants to do that in this situation. First and second, and first pitch is fouled out of play. Strike 1 to Tanner.
You know, it's not too often you get to have a lineup, write it out, and you get to put those two guys back to back. You know, it really makes those coaches think, do I want to take that chance? Because, you know, he is an extremely good hitter.
And has been his entire career at Kennett. Swing and a miss. You know, Tanner still got a little bit of give in that knee. I saw him limping when he was running, you know, over in the Springfield games, and that time his knee kind of collapsed on that swing and miss.
I think he kind of got fooled a little bit there.
Yeah, but 0-2. Duncan will try to put it in play and drive in that tying run. The pitch to Tanner. Check swing, and he fouls it back to the screen. Stays alive, 0-2. J.T. Williams in the on-deck circle for Kennett. Kennett trailing 3-2. We are in the top of the 5th inning. 2 outs. Tanner stands back in. The 0-2 pitch to Duncan. A little bit low, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Ball seems to be carrying pretty well here at the ballpark this afternoon.
Wind, but it's still carrying right here. Kind of down in a little bit of a valley, kind of.
Tanner doesn't need a lot of carry to hit one out of here if he gets a hold of one. The 1-2 pitch to Duncan. Ground ball down the first baseline will go foul. The count remains 1-2.
You know, Tanner's doing a really good job here, just kind of spoiling some good pitches the pitcher's trying to make. Even though he's up in the count here, he's not going to give him anything really good to hit, and Tanner's done a good job of fouling them off.
Ty Thatcher, 75 pitches in the ball game. 19 pitches here in this inning. The 1-2 pitch headed to Duncan. Inside corner, called strike 3. Kennett will strand a couple. They get one, but they trail 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Cape Central comes to bat right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne. I'd like to invite you to Wayne Chiropractic. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan. When you're ready to schedule an appointment, just call Wayne Chiropractic.
Soy Gabriela García. Síganme y el Dr. Wayne los ayudará a estar mejor.
Wayne Chiropractic offers DOT, sports, school, and pre-employment physicals and now accepts Medicaid. Learn more at KenmoChiro.com or stop by Wayne Chiropractic at 913 St. Francis Street in Kennett. KenmoChiro.com.
At McDonald's, they're passionate about their food. From making healthier additions to their Happy Meals to serving up fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers that are cooked when you order. They're always finding ways to show their commitment to their customers and their food. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for 29 years and is proud to support area youth. All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
New pitcher coming on for the Indians, J.T. Williams, the new pitcher for Kennett, as J.T. takes his warm-up tosses. Defensively, Tanner Pierce will go to shortstop. Matt Gardner moves around to second base. J.T. Williams on to pitch for Kennett as we look at the pitching numbers for Tanner Pierce. He struck out 6 in the ball game, walked only 1. Gave up 5 hits. As Tanner's day comes to an end. And J.T. Williams comes on for Kennett. 75 pitches for Tanner. Again, Coach New going to be protective of his pitchers early in the season. Crosno, the number 2 hitter. Emmendorfer, the center fielder, bats second. And then Proffer, the cleanup hitter, will bat third in the inning. Crosno 1 for 1 on the day. He's been hit by a pitch, and he hits this one out in the center field. Niggett having to go back on this one, and Brooks, a great jump on that well-hit ball to center field, will haul it in for out number 1.
You know, you talked about that pitch count and the amount of games we have this week. You know, it's kind of as a coach, you're sitting there and you're looking at it. And, you know, it's easy to bring a guy in the beginning of the inning, but, you know, we stopped Tanner there at 73, 74 pitches, which allows him, he can come back on 3 days rest instead of having to stay 4, you know. And early in the season, those are things you look at, and especially with as many games we got this week.
Cade Emmendorfer at the plate takes strike 1. You know, it's going to be very important for some of the younger pitchers that don't have much varsity experience. I know they're going to see some action when we're in Union City. That's just what it's going to come down to, and look forward to seeing some of those young guys.
You know, and that's kind of another thing to kind of make note of is, you know, when me and Coach New scheduled these games earlier this summer, you know, you know going over there that sometimes you're not going to have exactly who you want to pitch, but you're going to still go compete against quality opponents.
Ball 2 is high and outside to Emmendorfer. 2-1 the count. Kennett trailing 3-2. We're getting late in this one. Bottom of the 5th. 1 out for Cape Central. Nobody on. This ball in the turf. Ball 3. 3-1 from JT. Video stream on YouTube. YouTube is where we're sending our video stream. Streaming services having difficulty this afternoon. We're also on KBOA-FM. Pitch on the inside corner is called strike, and the count goes full to Cade Emmendorfer. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 5th inning, or bottom of the 5th inning for Cape Central. Outside corner, called strike 3. Emmendorfer had already tossed his bat over toward the dugout. And that's out number 2. JT has retired the first 2 batters he's faced.
Well, if you learned anything in this game, don't toss your bat too early on a 3-2 count, because there's been some
first base.
Cole Proffer will come to the plate. Proffer, first baseman, 0 for 2. Indian fans would like to make it 0 for 3. Grab the bats in the 6th, down by 1. Swing and a miss. First pitch from J.T. Williams, strike 1. Good ball game here.
Talked about Tanner's lack of experience on the mound, and you can talk about JT's experience on the mound. Just kind of tell the two different pitchers there from experience standpoint.
A little ground ball back up the middle. Tanner Pierce will field, throw across the diamond in time. 1, 2, 3. Tigers retired in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th. Indians come to bat and do up J.T. Williams, Trey Gardner, and Tanner Pierce when the Indians bat in the 6th, trailing 3-2 back after this.
When spring cleaning, set aside the gently used items you no longer want or need and make an appointment with New Image Consignment. New Image accepts gently used clothing, shoes, accessories, handbags, jewelry, and home decor items too. They are now accepting spring and summer consignment, so call today to make your appointment. 888-1527. Shop New Image at 120 North Court Square in Kennett and check the New Image Facebook page often for their newest arrivals.
New Image Consignment, a proud supporter of Braden Tice and all the Kennett Indians.
I always tell people we've got the greatest customer owners in the world. I mean, these people, they're rock solid, and that's what I love about them. Their word is truly their word. You have to love what you're doing, and you have to love the people you work with. I wouldn't trade my group of work and family that I have here for any people in the world. Hi, I'm Matthew Poole, branch manager of the Kennett Farm Credit Office. I love serving the people of Dunklin County.
Ty Thatcher back on the hill. I have him at 76 pitches so far in the ballgame. Scoreboard has him at 73, and he holds on to a one-run lead, 3-2 over the Indians. Tigers out hitting the Indians 5-4. J.T. Williams, Trey Gardner, and Tanner Pierce will bat here in the 6th inning. See if they can get to Ty Thatcher, who's done a nice job on the hill for Cape Central. Lance Penn joining us this afternoon. We didn't know Lance was coming, and he just grabbed a regular desktop mic as we didn't have any headsets out for Lance. So we're going to get Lance to speak up just a little bit louder here as he moves into the microphone here.
Move this microphone a little closer
there
to
you
me.
go. There you
There
go.
we go.
3-2. Tigers, and J.T. Williams at the plate. And the first pitch to J.T. is high, ball 1. I know Cape Central gave up a big lead to Poplar Bluff as they fell to the Mules, and I know Ty Thatcher, they would like to get him as deep into this ball game and not have to get into their bullpen. Ball 2 is high, 2-0. Sometimes the last 6 outs in a ball game, the hardest to get for any team. Tigers 4-3 or 3-4 on the season. Trying to get this big SEMO Conference win over Kennett. Ball 3. First 3 out of the zone. JT will be selective here as he tries to get on board. Potential tying run. Thatcher with the 3-0. This one's in there at the knees. 3-1 the count to JT.
Yeah, we kind of got to get a little something going here. We're down to our last 6 outs and need base runners.
The 3-1. JT takes it for ball 4. I'm glad that right arm wasn't going up for the strike that time, but we have seen that pitch called a strike this afternoon.
It just as the game has progressed, so has some of those motions of his right hand.
Trey Gardner, 0 for 2. Trey come through with a big hit here. J.T. Williams at first with good speed on the base pass. Left-handed hitting first baseman for the Indians. First pitch called a strike.
Still a good take there from Trey. Again, like I said, that first pitch, you're really looking something you can drive hard. That ball's a little in on Trey, not one that he just necessarily likes all the time.
Haven't seen the Indians do any running to speak of in this ball game. Coach Anu going through the signs. J.T. at first. Trey Gardner at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Trey swings way out ahead of that one, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Off-speed pitch from Ty Thatcher was a good one. Temperature starting to drop here at the ballpark as the sun drops down in the west. 0-2, the count to Trey Gardner. The pitch to Trey, fouls it out of play.
Good job spoiling a good pitch right there. I
So
know Coach New really preaches that, that two-strike hitting. When you get to 2 strikes, you just got to your mindset as the hitter has to change, and you got to think, I've got to do whatever I can to put this ball in play.
Well, and you're also trying to get this pitcher, the starter, out of the ball game as he's up to over 80 pitches now in the ball game. Again, the 0-2 to Trey Gardner. J.T. Williams at first, nobody down. The pitch, Trey again will foul it out of play. Good job of hitting. Keeping alive. Foul ball. Three to 2, Cape Central leads Kennett. We're in the top of the 6th inning. 5 hits for the Tigers, 4 hits for the Indians. This pitch to Trey, smoked out to right field, and right to the right fielder, and they're going to double up J.T. Williams at first base. Oh, my goodness, that ball was smoked to Brinkoff, and he throws it back into first to double off the base runner.
Now batting, number 11, Tanner Pierce.
Well, a double play. And now 2 down, nobody on for the Indians. Brinkoff played that one perfectly, and Trey Gardner hit it right on the nose. Tanner Pierce bats with 2 down, and he'll pop this one up. Should be handled. Second baseman going out. Now Brinkoff coming in, makes the call and makes the play. So the Indians retired. Top of the 6th inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Cape Central bats leading 3-2.
The Kennett Bowling Lanes is now part of Waiter. Simply order online at waiterapp.com and have it delivered to your front door. Order up delicious cheeseburgers, pizza, wings, salads, or fish. Don't forget the appetizers like fried pickle spears, mozzarella sticks, bang bang shrimp, and fried green beans. The Kennett Bowling Lanes has new hours starting September 4th, open 1 p.m. to close. Don't miss Friday night karaoke and live bands on Saturday nights in the Chiefs Club. The Kennett Bowling Lanes, fun for the whole family.
Hobbs Sales and General Store has everything you need for spring and summer fun and fix-up. Stop in today on Cedar Street in Kennett for fun items like grills, coolers, outdoor apparel, boots, guns, and ammo. Hobbs also has everything you need for renovations like power tools and plumbing supplies, plus discount flooring, appliances, and check out their 15,000 square foot furniture showroom. Hobbs Sales and General Store, 320 Cedar Street in Kennett. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturday 7 to 3.
J.T. Williams taking his warm-up tosses for Kennett. Hey, the country club over at the Kennett Country Club, Donnie Shelton, one of our great sponsors over in the Pro Shop. A great special going on now during March and April. No initiation fees and dues are just $1 a month. That does not include the $25 monthly restaurant credit. For more information on this limited time offer, contact Donnie Shelton out at the Pro Shop, 888-9921. Be sure to get your cruise party tickets. They're coming up, a cruise party on April 23rd. Great food, great fun, dancing, and, of course, the cash giveaways. See Donnie at the Pro Shop for all your tickets and all the details about that great membership offer. Morgan Diamond steps to the plate. J.T. Williams on the hill, and we get underway here in the 6th inning with the ball low. That was another case, that line out by Trey as he hit that ball right on the nose to the right fielder, and JT just felt like it was going to get down and took off and got doubled up, but a costly double play there.
And that's 2 well-hit balls from Trey, just right at people. So
1-1 the count to Morgan Diamond. There's a swing and a foul at the plate. 1-2 the count. J.T. Williams on in relief. Sonic Drive-In on 1st Street in Kennett, another one of our great sponsors. Try their bacon on bacon quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Also try their new double-stuffed Oreo Blast or their waffle cones. Download the Sonic app and order online for half-price drink and slushes all day long. 1-2 the count to Morgan Diamond. JT's pitch, curveball, fouled back over the hill. On the hillside, Count remains 1-2. Getting a little dark here at the ballpark. I would expect the lights to come on fairly soon.
Cooling off a little bit, too.
And it is cooling down here at the ballpark. 1-2, the count. JT with the pitch to Diamond, high and tight, ball 2. 2-2. We go on the road again. Seems like we play on the road forever early in the season.
Oh, you had that rain out against Dexter. That would have been a home game, and I think I looked. It's April 14th, our next home game.
Yeah, midway through April. Ball 3 is high. 3-2 to Diamond as he leads off the bottom of the 6th. Very important for Kennett to keep the score 3-2 as they'll bat in the top of the 7th inning. At least down by 1. It'll be Matt Gardner, Ashton Williams, and Braden Tice due up for the Indians. They want to keep the score right where it is. The 3-2 pitch headed home. Ground ball toward third. Reese Robinette will field and throw across the diamond in time for out number 1. First man retired, Robinette. With a strike to Trey Gardner. Jackson Whitboy.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8, Jackson Whitboy.
JT retires first man here in the bottom of the 6th. Whitford, left fielder 0 for 1, shows bunt, and he gets hit by the pitch from JT Williams. So he will head down to first base. And Wyatt Brinkoff, the right fielder, will hit. Brinkoff so far in the ball game has singled on a line drive to center and a strikeout victim, 1 for 2 on the day. Now's a good time for that double play if you're an Indian fan.
See if we can get one right here.
Be a good time. Get the bats and get some runs. Get on the bus with a victory and head back to Kennett. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. You know, early season baseball, I know these SEMO Conference regular season games are important, but the goal is to be solid at the end of the season. I think the Indians did that last year, and they had a lot more experience pitching last year early in the season that they could lean on. So these pitchers are going to have to grow up. The runner goes, the throw down to second is not in time. 0-2 now, the count on Brinkoff.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. You know, I remember, I heard you and Coach New both talked about that early in the season. It's just going to be a lot on pitching and gaining experience. Getting those guys comfortable, putting them in the situations to where end of April, beginning of May, you're playing your best baseball.
0-2, the count to Brinkoff. Kennett could use a strikeout as the runner steals second. He's going to show bunt. They'll take this pitch and moving up on the ball in the turf. The runner goes to third. That's ball 1. So a stolen base and then showing bunt on an 0-2 pitch. Runner moves up to third. 1-2 the count. A lot more ways to get that runner home. The infield has to come in. They do not want to allow that runner to score from third. The pitch from JT is low, and Caleb Duncan, a good job smothering that one. 2-2 the count. Zaylight in the on-deck circle. Cape Central leads 3-2. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner at third and 1 down. The 2-2 pitch headed home. A little bit high, ball 3. 3-2 the count. Full count, runner at third, 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Outfield has also moved in a bit, trying to throw that runner out on a fly ball. And a swing and a miss.
There we go.
There's exactly what the Indians needed. Get the strikeout. 2 down in the inning, and it's up to Vladdy Zaylight. Vladdy is 1 for 1 on the day. He has had a sacrifice bunt, a squeeze bunt to score a run, and singled on a ground ball to center field.
Hit that last one right between Tanner's legs, if I'm not mistaken, right on his follow-through. When you play the infield in right there, it's 100% what you got to do. But, man, it really cuts down on your range, and, just weak hit ground balls sometimes can slip through.
Zaylight reminds me a lot of Tice for Kennett, the way he battles at the plate, and he takes strike one. Good pitch on the inside corner from J.T. Williams. Of course, Zaylight, a right-handed hitter, ties to left-handed hitter. Indians trail 3-2, bottom of the 6th. Runner at third, 2 outs. The 0-1 in there for a called strike. Indians 1 strike away from grabbing the bats, trying to at least catch the Tigers if they can't overtake the Tigers in the 7th inning. But still 1 out away, trying to keep that runner from scoring from third. He breaks early off third. They were trying to get JT to balk that time, and JT alertly just stepped off the rubber. That's where a younger, inexperienced pitcher might balk and that runner score on the play.
Yeah, 100% right there, just trying to steal a run.
The 0-2 is high. Runner has to dive back into third base. No throw from Caleb Duncan, ball 1.
Cape's been really aggressive today on the base path. That's kind of something that we haven't typically saw, out of Cape in the years past, is just being really, really aggressive. But they have today.
I think they were trying to draw a throw that time from Caleb. They're trying to create any kind of difficulty. Now they'll step off and throw back to third and back in there safely. Pretty close over there. Whitboyd gets back in. Quick tag over there by Reese Robinette. Runner back in safely. 1-2 the count on Zaylight. 2 down, runner at third. The pitch. Fouled back to the screen. He stays alive. A run in the first for Kennett. 3 runs in the second for Cape Central. Kennett added a run in the 5th inning. Trail 3-2 as we go here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Runner at third, 2 down. Whitvoyd at third. Zaylight at the plate. The 1-2 from JT bounces, gets away from the catcher Duncan, and the run will score. The ball bounced off of Caleb at the plate and rolled up the third baseline, and a big insurance run comes across for the Tigers on the wild pitch. JT might have tried to overthrow that one just a bit, that 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, it could have been a combination of a few things there.
Now the 2-2 pitch headed home. This ball down the right field line. Giving chase is Trey Gardner, but he'll not be able to get there, and the count remains 2-2. Indians trail 4-2 now, bottom of the 6th inning. 2 down, nobody on. The number 8 hitter, Vladdy Zaylight, at the plate. Swing and a miss at a curveball, and that'll do it. Cape Central gets a big insurance run. They lead it 4-2 as the Indians come to bat in the 7th. Due up for the Indians, it'll be Matt Gardner, Ashton Williams, and Braden Tice for Kennett, needing 2 runs to keep this game going. Back with more after this.
Get healthy now at Ultimate Fitness in Kennett. Ultimate Fitness is open 24 hours a day, so you can work out when it's convenient for you. Come check out their large, clean, and sanitized facility, equipped with everything you need to get fit. Plus, try their new menu with delicious shakes. Ultimate Fitness has plenty of space for your next birthday party. Book yours today. Call 888-9000. Ultimate Fitness, 1012 St. Francis Street in Kennett. Ask about student and senior discounts.
Who doesn't love being number 1? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number 1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number 1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See State Farm agent Greg Wilson in Kennett. Call 888-4913.
The starter, Ty Thatcher, will try to close things out here as he has 87 pitches in the ballgame. 84 on the scoreboard as leading things off Matt Gardner, followed by Ashton Williams and Braden Tice. When you need a tow or even booster or unlocking services, it's all good towing. 24/7 service. They do local, long-distance towing. 888-2210. Wishing Brooks Niggett and the Kennett Indians good luck this season. Indians need some runs here in the 7th. Down 4-2, and the first pitch is high, ball one. Base runners and making Thatcher throw strikes, I think, is the key here. You don't want to swing at bad pitches. And
definitely need a pitch you can hit and hit solid.
There's a good strike in there from Thatcher. He has pitched to beauty here. Only allowed 2 runs on 4 hits for Kennett. 4 runs on 5 hits for Cape Central. The 1-1 count to Matt Gardner. Swing and a miss. Matt falls down after swinging at that outside pitch. 1-2 the count to Matt. Sophomore Ashton Williams in the on-deck circle. Gardner back in the box. The 1-2 pitch from Thatcher. Fastball fouled back over the screen. That was one that Matt couldn't lay off of, and we've seen that ball called a strike several times in the ball game and got a piece of it.
2 strikes right there. You got to kind of expand your zone. Again, like I said, looking for something. Just get it in play. If not, try to foul it off and get another pitch.
Lights coming on here at the ballpark, the 1-2 pitch. This
just
one
like
line
that,
to right
there.
field. Fair ball right inside the line. And Gardner will hold up at first base as Brinkoff gets over. Nice job of hitting that time by Matt Gardner.
You know, just kind of what I just talked about right there. You know, Matt fouled that first one off. Wasn't one that he just really, really liked. You know, gets to see another pitch. Takes the ball the other way. Just a great job of hitting there for Matt.
So the tying run comes to the plate. Ashton Williams with Matt Gardner at first. Ashton is 1 for 2 on the day. A double his last at bat over the left fielder's head. The first pitch from Ty Thatcher is low, ball one. For the last 3, always the most difficult to get in a ball game. The pitcher now up to 89 pitches, Ty Thatcher.
89 pitches this early in the season. You got to think he's still wearing down a little bit. You know.
Gardner with a decent lead at first. The 1-0 pitch headed home to Williams. Ball 2. You wonder how long they're going to go. You know, if they had to close down relief man that you could put in, they would probably be doing that now as Crossnow will go out and visit with Ty Thatcher.
Yeah, they don't have anybody in the bullpen right now, so it looks like they're going to let Thatcher try to finish this one out.
You know, that's the hard thing about high school baseball. The guy you're bringing in may be out in the field, probably is out in the field, and you have to bring him in at a spot trying to close out a game, and you haven't thrown any pitches, you know, other than maybe the previous, you know, time your team was at bat.
Unless you're a school like Nixa and you had 10 guys sitting down there waiting to go.
The 2-0 pitch to Ashton Williams with a runner at first, nobody out, top of the 7th. This one's hit high down the left field line. Curving in foul territory, and that ball is out of play. Boy, Williams turned on it and gave it a ride. That tell you, that was flirting with a home run to tie this ball game.
You know, I mean, he's definitely got the ability to do it. You know, Ashton could tie this thing in one swing right here.
And he's played so much travel baseball through his career. I know that a lot of these players have. Now the 2-1 pitch to Williams. Oh, that's called a strike.
You know, that's the only good thing about that is that you get another strike. Not really one that we like. But.
Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count now after the last pitch called a strike to Ashton Williams. A runner at first, nobody out. The 2-2 to Williams. This one's fouled.
Job Ashton there.
Tough pitch, low and away.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch count up to 93 for the pitcher, Ty Thatcher. Thatcher that time was really holding the baseball. A lot of batters might have asked for time, but Ashton Williams hung in there and then fouled the pitch off.
You know, you bring that up. He's done a pretty good job of changing his times up, and that's kind of limited a lot of what we've done in the run game today.
The 2-2. And that one's in on the fist, and Ashton did a good job just to fight that one off.
That was kind of self-defense right there.
It was.
It's either foul it off or take it on the chin.
2-2 the count. Gardner at first, Ashton Williams at the plate, nobody out, top of the 7th. Kennett trails 4-2. Ty Thatcher with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes, Williams. And that's out number 1. Back up to the top of the order, and Braden Tice.
Number 1, Braden Tice.
This is the part of the order you want to see Kennett, send up there. You got Tice, Niggett, Robinette, Duncan.
Yeah.
Ingredients there for a big inning. They need 2 runs to keep this ball game going. Tice 1 for 3 on the day. Singled his first at bat and takes this one for a ball. 95 pitches for Ty Thatcher now. Kennett come back in this one, down by 2 in the 7th. The 1-0 pitch to Tice. It's high ball 2-0. This is one of those cases your coaches say you got to take a strike when you're down in the late innings. And wouldn't be surprised the way Tice, with his bat control, makes Thatcher work back in the count. Here's ball 3. We're going to have a take with the 3-0 coming.
Especially here, you got a guy, he's going on this. They got him for 98 pitches. He's only got 7 pitches left before he has to come out of the game. So Cape Central's either thinking.
There's ball 4. That one not even close. So a 4-pitch walk. Now the tying run on base. Brooks Niggett will come to the plate.
They still don't have a guy going up in the bullpen. So either, like you said, he's either in the field or here comes Coach Leister out to talk.
Yeah, they're going to visit with the pitcher as Brooks Niggett's had a big day. He's walked. He's doubled on a line drive to center. Sacrifice fly. The RBI out on a fly out to right field in the ball game. And Brooks in a big spot here. Tying runs on base. Gardner at second. Tice at first. And Reese Robinette in the on-deck circle. 1 down. Good speed also at the plate with Brooks Niggett. The conference ends, and Thatcher, with 99 pitches in the ball game, will face Brooks Niggett. Brooks has hit him well. I like to see one of these hard hit balls that the Indians have hit in this ball game find a gap.
A gap somewhere.
First pitch headed home. And it's fouled back over the screen. Strike 1. Kennett trails 4-2. Runners at second and first. 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. Thatcher's next pitch. Hit pretty well. Right center field. Right fielder over. Will reach up and make the catch. Brinkoff makes the catch. The runner, Gardner, will tag and slide into third. So it's first and third. On the fly ball to right field.
When they doubled it, they're going to say that he left early.
Oh, they say he left early.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's I guess that's the ball game.
That's how we're going to end it.
That's the ball game.
And that's the ball game.
Well, that's one way to. Woo! Well, folks, that's it. A tough way to lose, 4-2, but that's what it's going to be in the books. As the Indians, Gardner tagged at second, went to third, and they appeal the play, and they say he left early, so the ball game over.
Going to be interested to watch that one back on the.
Yeah, we probably have a pretty good view of that one on YouTube. As folks, be sure to tune into that one, and you can back that one up, and you can see if he left early. We may have a view of that one. We'll check and see. That'll do it. We'll come back and wrap things up from the ballpark right after this.
You'll always get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances from Bullock Furniture in Kennett. Come check out their huge selection of living room and bedroom suites, recliners, and name brand appliances. Plus bedding and flooring options, priced to save you money and ready for delivery. Right now, get 0% down and no interest for 2 years for qualified buyers. Secondary financing is also available. Get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances at Bullock Furniture, 1111 Independence Avenue in Kennett. Kennett.
Bloom Bella Flowers and Boutique is a proud supporter of Kennett Schools and the Kennett Indians. They offer custom school and sports yard signs, door hangers, and many other Kennett and custom items. Bloom Bella also makes gift giving easy with a large variety of gift items like bog bags, home decor, Tyler candles, and Buff City products. Need a tuxedo or suit for a special occasion? Bloom Bella will meet you day or night to find the style that's perfect for you. Bloom Bella, 1110 Kennett Street, or call 888-3040.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides healthcare to all ages, from kids to great-grandparents, including in-house testing like x-rays, cardiologist services, and more. McPherson Medical and Diagnostic also offers specialty services like cardiac stress testing, hormone replacement therapy, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available, and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at McPhersonMedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson has been the Kennett Indians sideline doctor for over 18 years and is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim McPherson. On behalf of McPherson Medical and Diagnostic, we are proud supporters of Kennett Indians.
Back in the ballpark, 4-2, our final score. Cape Central defeats Kennett as the Indians jumped up early, 1-0, top of the first. Bottom of the second, Cape Central scored 3. Kennett added a run in the 5th inning. Cape Central tacked on a big insurance run, and Kennett threatened in this 7th inning, but I don't know. It's hard to describe what we saw there. Kennett getting, the first 2 men on, and a fly ball to right field, and throw to third where the runner tags and goes to third, and they say the runner left too early, and that's the ball game. Just like that, it's over with Kennett an opportunity to tie the ball game in the 7th, and it ends up a loss in the book. And I know Coach New's going to use this as a learning experience for his team, and it's probably not going to be a real pleasant ride back to Kennett.
I would say not. I don't. It doesn't. Not a lot of conversation going on in the dugout over there in that post game, but I can tell you one thing that was said in that post game, gathering with the kids there is that the good thing is that we got opportunity tomorrow, come back, we get to play again, and try to get on the right side of things tomorrow. So.
Another SEMO Conference matchup tomorrow as we go to Poplar Bluff. We'll have the broadcast for you. Hopefully our Facebook live stream will be working tomorrow, as we also have Lady Indian softball coming up tomorrow. So a lot of action. We'll be at Poplar Bluff for a 4:30 start against the Mules. Here the Kennett Indians fall 4-2 to Cape Central at the home of the Tigers. We're going to go back to Kennett and hit the road to Poplar Bluff tomorrow. Coach Penn, thanks for joining us today.
It was a pleasure.
Hopefully you'll get to do this more often during the season, and great to have your insight. And
looking forward to it.
You know a lot about what's going on with this baseball team. Thanks to Tad Jones fighting through our technical problems today as the final score 4-2, Cape Central over Kennett. That'll do it for our broadcast. We'll talk to you again tomorrow with more Kennett Indian baseball.
This has been Kennett Indian Baseball. Sponsors for today's game include New Image Consignment Shop, Ultimate Fitness, the Kennett Bowling Lanes, the law firm of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, Bullock Furniture, McDonald's of Kennett, T.R. Baker Insurance, Baker Implement, McPherson Medical and Diagnostic, Bloom Bella, Greg Wilson, your State Farm agent, Hobbs Sales and General Store, Southeast Missouri State University, by NEA Baptist Hospital, Wilcox's Home Place, and Wayne Chiropractic. Other sponsors include All Goods Towing, Kennett Trust Bank, Sonic Drive-In, Todd and Atwood, SEMO Air Conditioning, by Duncan Sheet Metal, the Law Office of Jeff McCormick, by Southern Bank, Donnie Shelton at the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop, by Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, Bentley Farms, and by SEMO Health Network. This broadcast has been a presentation of Pollock Broadcasting Company.